Let's save, just in case everything breaks again. Did I do it? Yeah, I did. Then select headquarters, and yeah. So now we'll first head to the war cemetery to spend experience, and then the street to spend there, because there seems to be less new upgrades and such.
Hello again, son.
Hello, Snake.
I'm sorry, but I can think of no orders to teach you. My memory is failing me with age. I hope we'll meet.
Oh, so... Well, I'd hope. Oh well.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man. Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Sure. Militia claims Vassal Bridge. Gallia's militia brings home the glory. As the first operation in what is likely a full-scale counter-offensive, the 3rd Regiment reclaimed the Great Vassal Bridge, a vital trade artery after rousting the Empire's local defenses on the 14th. This officially frees Ran Gris from the need to seal its walls. Rather than assail the Empire's bridgehead barricade, the military opted to swim a tank across the river and attack from the rear. An unconventional strategy, to say the least. The drawbridge was then opened, dumping the rest of the defensive force into the drink. The man behind the bowplant, Welkin Gunther 22, is none other than the son of EV1 hero Belkin Gunther. This Acorn hasn't fallen far at all. Yeah, but he wouldn't have done that if it wasn't because he had an assistant who could make him a fucking waterproof tank within a day. Gallia to pull out of north. On the 20th, the Gallian forces in the north announced their retreat from the area. Though no details were given, the Imperial takeover of Thousand Keystone among the North Gallian industrial cities is likely a chief cause. The capture of Thousand and center for Gallia's Ragnite steel and oil refinery struck a massive blow to the nation's productivity. Though the meeting among Gallian army leaders held the day word of Thousand's fall arrived lasted well into the night, no official word has yet been issued as to a specific plan for the liberation of the city.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
Yes, I actually did this time.
Thanks a million.
There we go.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
No problem. Now, let's spend this on training and such.
Welcome to Train All You Want. I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat. Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Scouts. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Engineers. Bite the bullet! Come back!
Yes.
Well,
Does it have an accurate stat? Don't think it has. Oh well. Yeah, getting them would be a bit more precise would help. Isn't that the sniper rifles? Well, they're already pretty precise, but even more.
here you...
Which is great. Some more defense, sure.
Here you...
Well, no complaining there.
All set.
Sure. Oh. Well, the Edelweiss will have to wait then.
Come...
Okay. I'm not sure what that meant. Doesn't really anyone has more added to their... Ah, she applied to be a trooper on the front lines as a way of testing out her bombs. Her squad mates whisper that she keeps a miniature bomb under her cap. Okay, that's interesting. Should probably take a look at that at some point. Anyway, should probably save now. Now, let's start actually viewing the episode and see what goes on now. And if Wilkin starts betting his officer post again, I will flip.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands.
In part. Lady, we did it!
That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Cloden area.
The Cloden Wildwood. I was there last summer taking soil samples. It's a dense forest with plenty of hills and valleys. It's hard to get around in there.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of central Gallia.
I see. So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders. Good luck. Dismissed.
Woodland combat? What a nightmare.
Probably means we'll be relying less on the tank and need less heavy weaponry, I imagine.
What do you mean?
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
Tougher than retake the bridge with all the tanks? Because we only got out of that one by ingenuity. I'm not buying that this needs necessarily be tougher.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage.
Wilkin, do you have developed some sort of PTSD? Like, after you start getting shot at? Have you developed something that you're constantly trying to talk about things unrelated to the situation at hand?
There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Cloden called the moondew that can suck a...
Alright, I get it. You really do have a one-track mind, you know that?
Born Commander material, right there.
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
That's not what you were saying.
I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along. Hopefully your plant won't have eaten it.
That's really not what you were saying, Wilkin. You were just talking about plants. Okay. Meanwhile, with the villains... The music just screams villainy, doesn't it? Berthel Gregor, leader of the North Gallian invasion. Wow, he has a forehead he could crush a
have
person
reclaimed
with.
Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards?
Oh hey,
This monster's a
Sephiroth!
stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
I hear the enemy cross the river in tanks. And whoever's leading them is no fool.
Oh, we're being introduced to the
On the
mini-boss
contrary,
squad!
This was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians. How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it. swiftly and decisively.
Exactly. They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
Wow!
We will extinguish these flames.
Hello there,
Course is
Caesar.
clear.
Or
The
Kaiser,
Gallian
actually.
army must be crushed. We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to Central Gallia. Now then, the route of supply through Cloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Selvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, your grace.
The Cloden Basin supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Cloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, Your Grace.
So we're introduced to the top commanders there. I believe the correct term is a boss rush of commanders. Oh, look at all the blooming paper cutouts.
What are we doing? Remind me, whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Here we go.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh! Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
Can you even be sure the animal trail will lead to the enemy base? That seems to be like a bit of a gamble.
La 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 la.
What?
La 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 la.
What are you doing?
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
We're not alone here. I'll go investigate. Put your hands in the air. Mike?
What?
It's a pig?
It has wings. It's not a pig.
It looks like a Porcavian piglet.
What is... Oh, pork avian. Gotcha.
What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
I'll take a look further in.
Well, what did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
There was a skirmish! Yeah! That would seem like good reason for there to be lives to be claimed.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
Do we really need a team pet?
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
Yay! Emergency rations! I like bacon.
What? Can we?
Chicken bacon! Like all in one. Great.
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
It's a winged pig.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy.
Well, it's not like there hasn't been military units with animals in it. I seem to remember a monkey that got actually a real high rank. There was also a bear at one point. I think that was the Russian. Yeah, it was definitely the Russians who had a bear at one point. Not even kidding. Real cool story.
Monk? Monk!
Stop making that noise. Moink. What the hell?